how to ask for what you want in an interview. So obviously when we're trying to go for a job, we are to impress. We want to make sure that we meet the job criteria, that the person who's interviewing us thinks that we're a good enough candidate. But there's one other thing to consider with regards to a great job, a job that you're going to be happy going to every day. And that's to make sure that your most important needs are met. And that can be anything from work-life balance to family balance to relationships to making sure you can be there for your children. So how do you actually ask for that? With power and authenticity. That's my advice, with power and authenticity. So what do I mean by that? I'll give you an example. When I was starting out chasing the big figure careers, when I went to interviews, I listened, I answered all the questions that they needed answering, and I would always end my interview with a couple of questions. The first one being, what is your work-life balance practice? Policy and practice, because it's not just about the policy, it's about the practice as well. A lot of people have a lot of policy in place, but that does not necessarily mean it's practiced in that workplace. So I would ask them for examples of their work-life balance practice, like how did that actually occur in their company? And then the second way I asked for what I want was, I would say to them, well, I have to make an important decision about this role as well. I'm a single mother. It's important to me to be able to be there for my child. How do you think I could be supported in that? And then I would listen to the options that they gave me. And sometimes I would even make suggestions. I asked a few times at companies, are you open to me working 1 or 2 days from home? So I can actually be there for my child. I can see her in between calls and meetings and doing what I needed to do. I have to say many of them were open to that. And then the other thing, obviously, that you need to do for yourself is to build that reputation of reliability. So it's not just about asking for what you want, it's about showing your employers that you are reliable, that when they do give you what you want, you don't disrespect it, you don't waste time, you don't abuse it. You actually go out there to prove that what you've asked for, you deserve, that you can deliver on your remits. Once you start building that reputation, it becomes a lot easier to ask for what you want. In my 20 plus years of working in corporate IT, I was a single mother raising a daughter by myself, and I very rarely worked beyond the 8 hours a day, and a lot of my work was done from home. So it is possible. You need to ask for what you want, because if you don't, you're not going to be able to produce at your best. And as I said, the way you do this is with power and authenticity. Be honest about what you need and ask with power. Don't be afraid. They're human beings just like the rest of us. And at the end of the day, everyone wants to have a balanced relationship in our working life and our personal life, because it leads to better productivity and better outcomes for all.